Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
We gonna start?
Yeah, I think we good.
You tell me, baby.
Episode
Your AIDS-riddled computer.
two,
Little color now.
242. Oh, that's cute.
Is it medium well?
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. That was good. And in the building we have Darren.
Yeah.
Genevieve.
Aquaba. Is that how you say it?
Hey, nicely done.
Come on now.
I can't stop looking at this now.
Jen. Just eat the candy.
Medium well high chooses too
You're an
stupid.
idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Because why gotta have that difference of color like that? They stupid. Oh my goodness. What's up, y'all?
Hey
What,
guys.
baby?
We bike.
We back.
Does everybody know why we weren't here?
I'm sure they can guess.
Go ahead, Jared.
Well, during the time that we were gone, my wife, blessed our family once more by delivering a wonderful bundle of joy.
Oh my goodness.
Joy.
We thank God.
Yes.
We
Have
thank
a little girl. She was born 8 pounds, 5 ounces,
Amen.
Wow.
Wow. They really hang out in there, huh?
Yeah.
Oof.
20 inches long,
Wow.
and came out ready to eat. She
Really?
Her mouth was moving as soon as she came out.
She was like, dang, she was just about to get in
She
something
was
good. I
like,
can
you
tell.
imagine?
Because so funny enough, it's
my
funny you say that
goodness.
because my child stayed in there so long, they had to like boot her out. So they told her, don't eat anything after dinner the night before. It was Tuesday, so literally from 10 o'clock after, she didn't eat anything.
Yo, what?
Oh.
So 10 o'clock the night before, Clara didn't eat anything. So and she came out at about 8:30 on the dot in the morning. So she came out like, yo,
That's a long time.
it's a long time.
Oof.
So, but thankfully, she's came out healthy, overcooked. Her skin is like pruny and peeling.
Oh, is that what happens?
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they're
yeah,
too
yeah.
long?
When
Oh,
they
man.
stay in there too long. Yep. And thankfully, mom is recovering nicely,
God,
and
thank God.
I am so appreciative. I can't tell you how appreciative I am for this woman and like the sacrifice she went through, and this, like I saw a lot that I didn't think I was gonna see all that, and seeing all that, I was like, oh, yeah. So, but I'm very thankful that everybody worked. It worked out okay. We actually, I know your Bim is also expecting, and
So how weird is that, Jen? Honestly.
It's pretty weird.
Honestly. What the hell? Go ahead.
a number of friends of ours that are expecting, but we decided to deliver at Kent County Hospital
The good old
rather than than the normal one that people would go to. I would
Women
say.
and infants.
The one that has
And,
the infants in the name.
I didn't want to put the name out there because we didn't have great experiences the last couple of times.
Really?
But this one was.
Well, that's great to hear.
Really?
It was very nice. It wasn't chaotic. It was very personable. The staff was great. The doctors were great. Very attentive. So yeah, we had a good, wonderful experience. And then we've been home. I think little girl's 2 weeks today, and it's going well so far.
Man.
We're all adjusting nicely. Here.
Cheers, brother. Congratulations right here.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So, do you love your wife much more now?
Oh, I do.
Crazy, right?
It's almost weird. I keep. So on top of being appreciative of her and everything, because if you think about it, Bim, I can't do that.
Right.
There's nothing that can happen or I could do that can make me grow a baby.
Well, society would say otherwise. Okay, sorry.
They need to recognize it.
Sorry.
I could change whatever I want about myself. I will not be able to do what this woman has done for us.
Amen, brother.
And so, because she is, recovering, I'm trying to be more attentive. Hey, what can I get you? You need food? You need medicine?
Like, move.
Yeah, she leave me alone.
Oh, man.
But no, she's
But
not
let me help you, please. I'd say, okay. Just stand
and
there
then stay there and
looking
look at it, right? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. But because she's such like a tough person, she's trying to do everything, that she doesn't need to do. So I'm like, I got it. Give me the baby. Come on, I can do it. Whatever. And so it's weird because the first time around, the first couple times, the things that I saw made me go, I never want to touch you again. I don't even want to go near anything down there.
Tell me about it. Oh, keep on, sorry.
I'm all set. I want to see nothing else. But this time around, although I saw more, I guess just gave me more of an appreciation. So now I see her
Darren
walking
makes me
around, and I be looking at her like, like I'm really attracted to you, and I'm not really sure why. Like, not like I shouldn't be, but like it's like, like I would take you down right now if you weren't like in pain.
Yeah.
And so, but she's just beautiful. She's, and then even though she doesn't feel well, she's still like, come on, let me feed. I can feed. I pump. I could do things, and it's like, no, go relax, go sleep, please, please. But so yeah, I'm very much in love with my wife now. She's amazing,
yay.
Superwoman of mine. She's my hero.
Incredible.
My hero.
Increíble.
Increíble. Yes.
That's your third language for today.
Guys, I'm on a roll.
Hey, there you go. There you go. I cook. I speak languages.
I build decks.
I build decks.
But I can't have a baby.
Yeah. Yo, man, it's any woman. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I almost. I'm trying to get myself in trouble. I kind of understand why now some women are crazy because of all the shit that they go through.
A lot of hormones, a lot of stuff in their body they can't control. So that's why we got to give grace. It's
I don't want to get too graphic, but
Let's not get graphic.
I saw her. Like.
See, you gotta think about it.
Yeah. No, because like it's one of the. I walked into the room, right? So they determined, okay, we gotta get the child out. They had to do a C-section, so they made me get all dressed. They're like, we're gonna get mom prepped, and then we're gonna get you. Cool. I walk into the room, and Clarabelle's like on the table. She's nice and sedated, but she's still like alert, but she just can't feel anything. And there's like 4 doctors like working on her section down here, but there's a screen. There's like a blanket, not a little blanket. There's like a sheet above, so she can't see down. I'm sitting next to her head, and I'm like, we're gonna meet our baby, blah blah blah. And so the doctors that are like here, I see them like really moving, like.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
And so. And I think it was like almost like a teaching opportunity for them because I hear like, okay, so now we're gonna peel this back and we'll be at
I would
this.
assume at least one's a student. Right?
Oh yeah. Because I hear them like explaining things. And, okay, this is
like this ain't the time for explanations,
da,
bro.
da, da. Yeah.
Bro.
Come on, hurry up.
Oh,
Come on,
goodness.
chop. So, not chop. That's that's awful. Not a good choice of words. So
We're the best.
I hear them. I hear one of them goes, "Okay, we're in." And there's anesthesiologist people by our head, and they're going, okay, it's almost time. They're in. And then I see like one doctor like pull, like hold. And I was like, man, like they're really, but Clarabelle can't feel anything. So she's just like, I can feel them like moving me, but I don't feel any pain. Cool. And then, boom, baby.
Just like that.
Hey, baby's here. Look at her. But she wasn't really crying at first, so they're like, we're gonna clean her out. And now they tell a very confusing point. Dad, come. My wife is here, half open.
I can't leave.
And I can't leave my wife.
I can't leave.
But also, my child is over there.
Stay with the wife always.
But they're telling you, and she's like, go. And so I'm like, okay. So I go and I see her, and I'm like, wow, you're beautiful. Oh my God, look at your hair. Oh my God, look at you. And she's crying and da. And then they weigh her, and they're like, okay, I'm going to go check back on mom. So when I walk back into the room, now I'm seeing a different angle of what I wasn't seeing before. Which, and now I'm standing up. Everybody in the room is short. And so I'm seeing over them, and I'm
got a bird's eye view.
So,
oh my God.
Clarabelle said she saw my eyes get really big, and she knew that I was seeing something I wasn't supposed to see. I saw a lot. So, Ben, my advice to you:
Don't look.
either way, whatever way you guys are going,
Oh my God.
don't look. Again, but to me also, it's like, yo, like I appreciate you so much more because, like, literally, like,
It's fine, Darren.
I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
It's nuts.
All right, so let me redirect then. Let me ask you a different question.
Yes.
Your daughter was born, July 26th? Leo.
Yeah.
Are
She's
you
a
going to
Leo.
refer to your daughter as a violent Leo?
Yes,
the way
I
you
am.
told by your friends?
Yes, I am. She's a violent ass Leo. The way she be yelling at me like she hungry, like, yo, man, calm down, settle down.
That's funny. Not settle down to a two-week-old.
Yo, it's coming. Like, just wait. I don't know. All hands up here.
Really?
Yeah, man. The only time you hear her mouth is when she's naked and when she's hungry. And then she be like moving. settle down, my friend. It's coming. Just wait.
I love it.
So yeah.
Oh,
Very
congratulations,
happy. Yeah,
man.
thank you.
And the boys have been good, right?
The boys have been amazing as well.
Dope.
This is Kaiser's baby, according to Kaiser.
Oh, lovely.
The baby goes and Kaiser goes, she wants me. Give me her. Can I hold her now because she's calling for me. It's like, all right, man.
The best.
So yeah, they're the closest. You know, it's the two of them. And then Carter's really good. Carter wants to teach her everything.
Already.
Yeah, he's like, I want to teach you how to ride a bike, a scooter. Everybody's really good. The girls are really. It's amazing. It sounds crazy to see 5 little people that you have made, and at the same time, it's kind of like I can't not see this.
Yeah, right.
It
feels right.
It feels right.
Yeah.
So
Home, baby, home. Congratulations once again.
okay, that's about me. How you guys doing?
Can I start with something?
Yeah.
So this was weeks ago. Franchise had asked on the Facebook, I think, about a movie.
Oh, you did.
Oh, I didn't watch
Thank
it.
God. I forgot to
What's
remind
up with
you.
her?
She
said it.
She was
I
the
know.
one who
I
told
would
us.
told you guys. Go ahead. I'm gonna forget everything you said anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah.
ahead.
No, it's good.
I want Darren to go first.
No, I want you to go
So
first.
the movie is They Cloned Tyrone. If you're
Yes.
wondering what the movie we're talking about.
Thank
But
you.
Jen should have watched it.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm watching it like, oh, Jen told me to watch this stupid shit, so I already gave it away.
You think it's stupid? All right.
Let me preface. First and foremost, I am so happy that Jamie Foxx is doing better. So happy. I know we're late, guys. It's been a few weeks, but we saw the video that he had put out. I think it was before the movie came out, actually, when he was, feeling better and whatnot. And he went through some stuff. Happy about that. We all love Jamie Foxx.
Yes, we do.
I watched like the first 5 minutes.
That's worse, Jen.
I don't understand. I
That's
don't even
so
know why
much
she
worse.
said that.
Yeah, that's worse. I was more okay with you not just forgetting to watch it.
I was hoping I would get a point or two, but I guess
No, you
Negative.
You negative point. I take away. So now when you watch the movie, I'm going to take away a great point.
So, Jay, you sure you want us to talk about this? Are you going to watch it or?
Why? And I meant to.
She told me to watch it.
After Sunday, I meant to text you guys like, "Yo, watch this so we could talk about it."
Okay, so I'll start. I preface with Jamie Foxx. Second, I do not hate black movies. It may seem that way because what I'd be saying and what I said about the Wakanda movie and what I said about Creed 3 and what I probably said about some other shit. But
bitch.
what I think happened here is there was a concept that was decent. It's not a new concept. It's been around before. If you saw with Michael J. White, blaxploitation film.
Michael J. White?
When he did the Black Dynamite.
Oh, yes.
If you saw Black Dynamite, you kind of understand the premise, right? There's a community of black folk, and they're doing something to us to make us a certain way, right? This movie executed that terribly.
Really?
I swear, Darren, and this is what happened, right? As I was watching the movie, I kept pausing it to see how much time I had left.
Oh, that's not a good.
No.
Really?
And then I stopped watching the movie at exactly 38 minutes. 38 minutes. I said, I refuse. I'm not going to watch this
Not
shit.
a refuse.
It is so bad. Here's what made it bad, Darren. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Maybe I
Darren
missed
likes it.
What year did the movie take place?
That's what I couldn't understand in the first 5 minutes.
So maybe Darren knows.
Cause I was like, why does it look so old? But then they're talking about new stuff.
Darren, what year did the movie take place?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so there's already a confusing point where you see John Boyega, is that his name? His character, he's a dope dealer. He got people that sell. He drives a super old car. Jamie Foxx is one of the people that sells for him, but he's also a pimp. And
It was after 95.
but they make references to Obama
Right.
and 50 Cent.
Right.
Okay, so that puts us, 2000?
And they have cell phones, flip phones.
I wish we
Oh.
had flip phones at the same time.
So that alone, see, Darren don't even know. He's like, oh, I hate this guy. Do you be watching movies? bro?
I'm not like you.
Do you
I
watch?
said, I was.
Do you even watch movies and you skip right through them? I saw Jen. I heard it.
I choked on the ice when I got so excited.
Do you dudes even watch movies or do you just skip through it?
man? What are we talking about? So with that kind of movie, because there's a plot line that's kind of like sci-fi-ish. You're mixing a bunch of genres. It needs to be clear what's happening.
Okay.
So at least for me, when you're mixing things up, or if there's different genres, and I don't know when this is taking place, it throws me off, right? It's I like to watch movies where there's no distraction.
Okay.
If somebody's hair is out of place and the makeup people didn't fix it, I see it. And I'm like, guys, it's like
Let's do better.
Like the
it's like the
Tyler
Starbucks
Perry.
cup in Game of Thrones, right? You're watching this thing and you're like, guys, come on. So the second
That
thing,
happened. I missed that one.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
That's
crazy.
funny.
Second thing, again, I said I love him. Jamie Foxx and Tiona Paris, his co-star,
Yes,
the
yes.
lady playing a whore.
Not a whore.
Their performance ruined the movie for me.
Really?
Absolutely. And I didn't understand what was happening because Jamie Foxx, again, I love him. So I watch all this stuff. I watch his interviews. I watch his whatever when he's just talking junk. And he always references doing bad movies sometimes. Okay. He's like, I did some good movies. I did some bad ones. And even in the video he put up, he said, I got some movies coming. Hopefully they're good. So I don't know how confident he was in the movie, but I saw a clip of him and Tiana Paris, or John Boyega and Tiana Paris, and she said that her and Jamie Foxx ad-libbed a lot in the movie. I said, that makes sense.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So you already have confusion with the timeline. Jamie Foxx and Tiana Paris' characters are like acting as if they're in a comedy, but John Boyega's character is serious.
That's
serious.
serious.
Yeah. Okay. Because I kept looking at it as a comedy, and there were certain parts that I was like, but that's not funny.
Right.
But it's,
And it's sci-fi.
yeah.
So I make reference to Black Dynamite. You saw Black Dynamite, right?
I did.
So it's a blaxploitation film that takes place when in the 70s. Oh my God,
It's clear.
They picked the time.
Yeah, it's clear.
So and they figured out that the white man was putting stuff in Anaconda malt liquor, to make your Johnson smaller.
Oh gosh.
So it's funny. It drives home a point.
Yep.
And then weird stuff happens along the way. But when they were in, which became Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, is when they discovered what was happening. I'm watching that movie at the 38-minute mark. They're eating chicken, and people are laughing. I said, get this shit out of here. That concept has been done a bunch of different ways. The execution was really bad to me. So I had to shut it off. It was painful.
So you didn't finish.
38 minutes.
You didn't
Exactly.
finish. Oh.
When Tiana Paris, I remember it, walked up to the register in the chicken spot.
Yeah.
I said, no, I'm done. That's enough. That's enough. I think I put on Battle Boss or something. I can't, man. I can't. But Darren, please, don't let what I said.
The turkey. yeah. I also didn't like it.
and I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you why. It confused me on what the time period was. I cheated on him this whole test. Was looking at Miss Sheila.
And then Jamie Foxx.
The whole thing was an F.
But I mean, I don't know. It's probably good. Maybe it got better at the 39th minute. I don't know.
So you're right. I mean, I watched the whole thing, and I'm very simple. So it didn't. A lot of things were just like, "Hi, like this is funny."
Right.
But there was that like, okay, if this is a comedy, now it's getting serious.
Right.
And there was a lot of like, I guess I was missing the. It was hard to get the main, like, this is what we want you to know in the span of comedy.
Right.
Like there was like, okay, I see you guys are trying to make a point and like, but also you guys are being funny while you're being serious. Like,
It's like trying to yell at your kid but making dad jokes at the same time.
Exactly that.
So I don't know how to feel about the movie when I'm watching it.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it because I'm simple. I won't watch it again.
But what did you like about it?
I like the comedy.
Did you?
So I liked again, Jamie Foxx's character with the young lady, they were funny to me because they were just, and I can hear it now, ad-libbing a lot when they. I still no, because you didn't get there. You didn't get there. So at some point they kind of. I don't want. Should I ruin it?
Yeah,
I mean,
so I'm not going back, baby. I ain't going back, baby.
So
It's been on Netflix for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. So after they the young lady goes to the counter and they figure out that there's more to the place. So the house that they went to they found the elevator and they found you did see that part.
Yeah, and they were sniffing the stuff and then he started laughing and then they put it together.
And then they shot the guy. That whole little them going back and forth and like going
That was
nuts.
funny.
That was funny to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, now I can I get it. So you two are a comedy and John is the more serious, like something's wrong.
But he was like too serious.
Yeah,
almost,
like the whole. So you didn't see it, but there's a part where you know how he keeps knocking on the door and he's like, "Mama, do you want
Yeah.
a sandwich?" So it turns out, Jen,
She is nuts.
Jen, is that me? Is that me stuttering? You making fun of me, Jen?
I meant to take a picture, but it would end up being a 2-second, a half-second video.
Sorry, auntie.
So he eventually finds out that there's just a recording behind that door. There's nobody there. So like I think the point is now like the white people are making this environment, and black people are like almost like filling it with their own consciousness, but it's just all made up. Completely made up. Keith Sutherland is in it, and I like Keith Sutherland.
I heard that. Yeah, he came and explained it, and then he ended up being a villain.
And it's like, oh, and it's like, I guess there's a point of like, are we really controlled in that way? Like I can, like you said, it's been done before,
right?
But also, it's like, oh, like I'm sure somebody somewhere like thinks this is what it is, and it could very well be that.
Yeah,
but
it was I wanted to like it. I swear, I went into it like, whoop, I even smoked a little something. I got my situation going, and then 10 minutes in, I'm like, guys, I don't.
And then by the end of it, when you find out like who's behind it, I don't know if you saw it, but it ends up being an older original version of John.
Okay.
That pretty much is in a world where they lost a younger brother, and he's like, this is not going to happen again, and then decides to work with the whites to make this kind of and maybe I'm missing the point. I mean, I could be missing the point. I could be like simplifying it, or I tried not to look at everybody's opinion of it, but I mean, I was entertained for the couple hours I was watching it, and then I was like, okay, that's it.
Yeah, I think with me, and I heard people say the same thing you did. I have too many senses going on during the movie, especially nowadays with how they are. People appreciated the comedy.
Yeah.
But within that, I'm like, how does this fit into the story that you're trying to tell me, right? And as I'm confused, and then Jamie Foxx just start cracking jokes like he's on the corner.
It wasn't a clear comedy.
Yeah.
And even he got serious at a point in time. But like the comedy parts, I was like, oh, like, this is funny. Yeah. Like the two white guys, they were talking, they were saying something about the perm. And they were like, yeah, we did too much because she passed out too quick. And I was like, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish, and again, the difference with that and Black Dynamite, less cocaine, is Black Dynamite was a comedy all the way through.
Yes.
Michael J. White's character was, quote, serious, but he was funny.
Yes.
But he was just serious with the comedy.
Yes.
Is it a comedy? Is it sci-fi?
Yes.
Is it like what do you know what I mean? Yeah. It makes it a little confusing, at least for me.
I don't completely understand. Because even at the end, they did a rendition of Erykah Badu's Called Tyrone, but Cloned Tyrone. And I believe it's her singing it. And it's like, boy, so it's like, okay, so like this was supposed to be funny, but even the end of it, you're like, but this is kind of serious. It's kind of like Jen said, like it's I'm yelling at you, but I'm giving you a dad joke at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, I liked it. I wouldn't. I would just wanted you guys to watch it so we could talk about it, but I wouldn't really recommend watching it.
I wouldn't recommend. You asshole.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I want you to be mad at me for watching it.
Oh no! I wasn't mad. I was mad at Jen, but I couldn't remember who suggested we watch it.
It was franchise,
and then
so be mad at franchise.
No.
Oh, that's right.
See what you did?
I can't be mad at franchise.
So you can be mad at me?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
crazy.
100%.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Not even on stutter.
So with that said, though, it makes me very sad because one, that was a Netflix film, straight to Netflix. You know how they do. Anything that's straight to a streaming platform that's a movie, I have very little confidence in nowadays. Because if you don't think you could make bread off of this in the theater,
that's how I always assume.
It's like B level.
It's like straight to VHS.
Yes, absolutely. You ain't even want to go DVD.
Yeah, we're just making
straight to Betamax.
Yeah. We're just making a movie to make a movie.
Yeah, don't play with me, man. My time. My time.
I wonder why these like B-list actors agree to do it.
Well, here we go. Bang. So imagine us, right? And so all right, this can kind of go along with the writer's strike. So we in the actor strike. So we realized. Have you guys seen any coverage of that or people talking about any of that?
David Vicinity was gonna have like talks this week or something, but that's the last thing I heard.
A smash.
So pretty much only like the top 5% of the actors really get paid like that.
Yeah.
But then you got everybody else, right? Sitcoms, commercials, all of that. Some of them, somebody was saying that they're not eligible for health insurance unless they make over a certain amount, like $35,000. And that particular $35,000, it's not automatic based on the money, right? You have to do a certain type of role in order to get that health insurance.
Oh boy!
And then the other thing was around AI. If you're an extra, they come and scan you, and you do your stuff, and then they can just use you in whatever they want in perpetuity forever, and you only get paid what you got that first time.
Oh.
Right.
That little slice of pizza.
Right. And then on set. And then the other thing was streaming, of course.
Yeah.
They don't know how they're getting paid. So the actors are saying, yo, bust that down.
Right.
Y'all charging people monthly. You say my movie was #1. Where's the money?
Right.
But the truth is, they ain't no damn money. It's all a scheme. So with that said, content, while all this stuff is down, the writers have been out for like 6 months, 3 months now. I don't know.
It's been a while.
Everything that we got coming up is going to be so bad. So bad.
So that's what we were talking about. TV sucks right now.
Yeah.
And so I think we had talked about in the group chat that the Screen Actors Guild, part of the strike, there's a clause that says anyone who's part of the guild, is that right? But also has contractual obligations to do either reality shows or game shows can still do it. Which is why, if you notice, Primetime is full of game shows now.
Absolutely.
It's Primetime Wheel of Fortune, Primetime Jeopardy, Primetime Price is Right, Family Feud.
And some really bad Hot Wheels show that I happened to catch.
I wanted to catch it. I haven't seen it yet.
It's so bad.
Is it bad, really?
It's so bad.
Oh, that
it's
sucks.
like Pimp My Ride, but worse.
Oh.
Way worse.
Yeah, they turned the cars into Hot Wheels.
They do it all the same day, right there. Get this, Darren. You would think they match the Hot Wheel car type to the real life car type. No. If you come in with your Dodge Neon, they'll make it look like a Mustang Hot Wheels. The fuck is that, man?
We couldn't find somebody that said they would do it that had a Mustang.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah, so there's a lot of game shows on right now.
Yeah.
Even Big Brother started late. Big Brother usually a summer show, but because they knew they weren't gonna have any fall shows, they started it last Wednesday.
okay.
And they made an extended season, so now it's 100 days in the house. I don't know how much it is usually,
I was gonna say.
but it's not 100 days because it's usually a summer. Like
100 days. Oh, so they're gonna go into September?
September is like in 3 weeks. That's like 21 days. 100 days is like Christmas.
Wait, oh, they just started.
They just started last week.
Oh, so this is gonna hold them down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they're starting the challenge tomorrow as well. And that's another reality show, game show.
It's all bad, man. It's all bad. But a little bit of basketball that they've been showing lately. I watched that. We got football coming soon, so that'll hold us down. Nah.
Did you watch the It Is What It Is interview with Ice Cube?
I saw
Big
some
Three?
of it. I saw some of
That's
it.
a really good one.
Yeah.
I think you should watch that one at least.
Yeah, that was the one that I thought I could sit in for. So I caught maybe like 20 minutes of it. Paul Pierce one, I'm not gonna watch it.
No,
I know
Paul
you
Pierce
will.
isn't bad. I already watched it.
Was he high?
No, he was
Okay.
he was all right. He was good.
Cause he be talking junk, man. I don't know about that guy.
No, he was good. He was good. What else have I been doing? We talking about TV. Oh, so this morning, normally if I have the TV on, I watch Gala and M in the morning. And the TV was on ABC, so it was Good Morning America, which was new to me. And Good Morning America,
Is that with Strahan?
I thought so, but I don't think he was there. The aesthetic of it, just the feel of it was weird. And it feels like that show is made for
Go ahead now.
like bratty housewife, detached from reality segment of our society.
For the super liberal?
Possibly, if that's what you call it. I wouldn't even say that though. I'm talking like the super just
Got nothing.
superficial
Yeah,
kind of.
okay.
So the preview I heard, because have you heard about the Ozempic thing?
Ooh.
Ozempic.
What's that?
All right, well I'll get into it.
Drugs?
It's a drug for diabetes. And there has been a shortage of it for a while because rich people are using it to lose weight.
Hey, yo, what? Hey, yo, what? Wait a minute. For them to use that quantity of it, for there to be a shortage of some shit that they just make anyways in a lab?
Like, my mom has diabetes, and she couldn't even get her medicine for a while.
Fam.
Like, it's a nationwide shortage.
Because people.
So people are writing scripts then, right? Because you got to write a script for them to have it, so they don't have diabetes. They just want to lose weight.
Just want to lose weight.
If
and
you
of
have
all the ways in the
diabetes.
world that you could have lost weight with your money, this
You
is
had to
what
go
you-
this way.
Yeah. And it's irritating for a number of reasons, but I won't get into it yet. So the story teaser was how this lady who's in Real Housewives of, I think, New Jersey, has been shamed for using Ozempic to lose weight. I'm like, you're not gonna make me feel bad for her.
Is that where they were going with it?
There's literally, so I actually watched
boy.
it. I went and found the clip before I came here because I'm like, maybe when they actually told the story, no, she's really like, oh, I needed to lose weight because I felt bad. It was the biggest I've ever been, and I went to my doctor. And my doctor told me, oh, there's this new weight loss drug called Ozempic.
The doctor said that?
That's what she said. The doctor said.
Shame.
That doctor should go to jail then.
Yeah.
What the?
So then she went and was using Ozempic for a month, and then she went and had surgery, and then
Wait. What surgery?
like to liposuction, and then she started dieting and going to the gym supposedly.
So
Gotcha. So she needed it to be able to lose enough weight to get the surgery,
Probably.
and then I'll keep it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good there.
And so
it's
now
upsetting.
these women that are using this, and I don't think it's only women, but I'm saying the women in this story are upset because people are shaming them and yelling at them for using, like, people who have diabetes, first of all. They're typically not the richest people in our society.
Nope.
Right? And then they have a sickness. And then they need this medication. And then your ass decides to take it. And then you're feeling like we should feel bad for you because people said to you, you're an asshole.
especially and then how those people know because you had
told
to tell them. You had, I'm losing weight because I'm on this.
Yeah, they showing the clips of them on Instagram. One lady's over here showing herself, injected herself in the stomach with it.
Oh.
The rich are in trouble. It's not happening soon. It's not going to happen maybe within 10 years. But I don't know if y'all have seen it. There's been a lot more. Actually, my brother was telling me in Canada, there's carjackings. And people, more clips of people just trying to walk out of the store with stuff. People are hungry, and the rich got a lot of money. And if you keep doing stuff like this, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for y'all.
Mind you, there's probably somebody who's looking at you doing this on Instagram who can't get the medication themselves.
Right.
And then they're saying to you, you're being selfish. And you're like, oh, they're shaming me. Yeah.
So I'm going to go to your house and take it.
I don't advocate for any bad stuff, but if somebody does something bad, anyways. All right,
and so now, outside of that, I think it was last week I saw a headline that said, apparently, some people, I shouldn't have laughed, but some people who have been taking this Ozempic now have stomach paralysis.
Good.
What does that mean?
I don't even know.
Paralysis. That means
Like paralyzed.
Paralyzed, yeah.
So they kind of feel.
I don't know if their stomach just isn't working for the insides. I don't know.
Good.
But it's like you just injected yourself
You're good.
With some shit your body don't need.
that your body don't need.
So it's eating away at itself.
Yes.
And that's what's going to happen with your belly.
And that's how you lose the weight because your insides are
Yeah,
eating.
killing itself, yeah.
I don't care about this country, yo. Like the direction, everybody could do whatever they want, whenever they want. It don't matter. Oh, so what?
No accountability.
There's repercussions for it, as the good folks in Alabama found out.
Let's go. Let's talk about it.
You excited,
The
Bill?
memes.
There, come on, you know me.
Violent as Leo.
Hello. There's something, guys. There's something to a good old traditional ass beat.
Dude.
Nobody got killed.
Dude.
Nobody
pulled out any guns.
Nobody pulled any gats, no knives, no nothing. You put your hands on somebody, we're gonna put hands on you, and then let's see how you operate your life afterwards. A good old ass beating. Good old ass Southern ass beating.
Ass beaten with grits.
I was ass beating with grits, Darren. You want some crawfish with your ass beating?
Come on, baby. Come get you some ass beating in here.
A little po' boy ass beating.
Woo! Woo! Guys, where do we begin? With one of the best clips.
Oh, man. It was so much. I was like, I don't believe this is happening. I kept saying, like, this is not real.
See, my problem was I didn't know what was going on at first.
Boom, same.
Right?
So can we do that? Can we start like the initial?
Like, how did it happen? Okay.
Yeah.
So, tell you guys all the time, Vic Bam sends us stuff. He sent the Twitter link with the explanation of what was going on and, like, the 3 clips. I was busy doing something. I didn't click on it.
Same.
Which is crazy because...
That would have explained everything for me. I would have been good for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'd have been in it.
I saw it early in the morning.
Right.
In the afternoon, I say, I think.
So then I'm like, all right, go on with my life. And then every time I go on social media,
You're talking about it.
I'm seeing a video of chaos from different angles. I'm like, what are all these angles of
Chaotic
the same
behavior.
chaos?
That's the word.
I just thought it was a fight, and I was like, I'm not interested in fight videos,
boy.
so that's how I
boy.
left it at that moment.
Same. The boys put in the group chat. I didn't read anything. I just clicked on the first joint and I saw mayhem. First thing First thing it's
A fracas.
a fracas, guys. First thing, I'm like, oh my God, Block Island. What's going on? Block Island. What's going on? Block Island. Oh my God, this again.
I thought of you.
I said, guys, and then I watched it, and again, I didn't know what happened, but I just watched the videos. I said, all right, man, I get it, but damn, I don't understand why. And Buddy was swimming, but all right, man, it's fine. And I watched it, and I smiled, and then later, I learned more. Darren, you got the whole joint up front. Pause.
I saw fracas. I saw one solo black guy, and he looked like he was getting hot with the white people, and I'm like, okay, like I don't know what's happening either, but hey, I'm gonna watch. I'm nosy. And so apparently the setup was white people parked their boat somewhere they couldn't park their boat, and black guy was like, yo, you got to move it
Because the ferry was coming in.
right. And it seemed at first the first guy, the older guy, was like okay, all right, okay, we're gonna move, but there was like little chatter back and forth, and then a younger guy stepped in, hot. Hey,
buddy.
Hey,
You can't tell us we bought a fishing license for the season.
So now there's 3 white people and the one black guy. I said, oh no. And I wasn't even listening to any of the audio. I think I was watching it on mute or something.
Same.
And so I see it unfolding, and then I see fracas. Actually, no, I saw a hat go in the air.
First the dude put his hands on the black dude.
Yep.
Then he said, I'm going to lose this job.
So when I saw that, I was like, oh, he threw his hat. And then I recognized, like, oh, that's him, like, okay, here we go.
Let's get it.
Here we go. And so fracas ensues. And I'm like, oh, man, they're jumping this poor guy. And then I see that one guy in the top.
He was watching.
Right? And then he ran. And I said, okay, I'm not noticing the guy swimming yet, though.
Right.
I'm noticing the guy
It took
running.
me a long time to see the guy swimming.
Agreed. I saw the guy run, and I was like, okay, this guy's coming. And then he finally came back, and I was like, well, how far away was that?
And then around down the ramp.
Yeah. I said, how far? He's far.
He thought about jumping. If you look at him, he
man.
thought about jumping now.
So he gets in the shot, and then like, okay, more chaos. I said, oh, okay, here we go, okay. And then somehow I got to the next clip of them, like now there's like a gang of black folks.
Riverboat Parks. Finally, those are workers.
Oh,
So that's what I was going to say.
Right.
Darren finally pieced it enough together today to explain it to me. So the riverboat's trying to dock.
okay.
The people are going wherever. Imagine the Block Island Ferry.
Yes.
And they're trying to pull in. They're trying to pull in. Everybody's been at the beach all day. They're hot. Because I had to put myself in this situation.
Hot, exactly.
They're physically hot and they're angry.
Oh man.
Because they just want to get off this boat.
Nothing's worse than physically hot.
That boat is crowded full of people. They just want to get in their car and go home. And they can't dock because this little teeny
stupid
tiny
boat,
6-person boat won't move. And so the guy who threw his hat works security or whatever at the dock, and he's like telling them, and these people are like, no, we're not moving. So they must have circled for a while. I'm guessing they probably circled for like 20, 30 minutes.
Now you hot.
Imagine.
Hence why everybody had their phones out too, because it's like, yo, we've been waiting.
Yo, we've been out here.
What's going on over there now?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the guy who jumped off the boat, I think apparently he was a worker.
He's a worker. Yeah, the blue shirt. Yeah.
So they see their boy. It's not just. It's not.
Imagine your man.
It's not-
And he's older.
It's not just like a black dude. This is Unc.
Yeah, this is being jumped
By who? Oh, these right. Oh,
in Alabama.
oh man.
So enough of that young man to say, I'm gonna swim.
We're going.
And the other ones saw that man swimming. They're like, we ain't gonna jump off, but wait until this boat docks. Woo!
Only he went to the lifeguard training. Only he. The other ones was like
2 claps in the Ric Flair. Woo!
And the other thing about him, after he got in the water, he like dried off his shirt.
Yeah. He took off a shoe. He took off one shoe. I'm pretty sure he took off just one shoe.
Just one.
And then chaos ensued.
They all said this job can go to hell.
It can go to hell.
So after he threw the hat, and then there was a little whatever.
Back forth.
And then when he took when his backup came and he took the polo off, I said, oh.
So now another angle comes in,
Where the riverboat's docked,
and now the white people are back on their boat,
and then all the workers come off.
and I would be terrified.
Are you kidding me? I get scared when I watch it. I get scared when I watch
I
it.
am jumping off the boat. If I'm a white person,
If I am a white person.
I am jumping off the boat. I am not here for y'all.
But they wanted the smoke.
So,
yeah, even the
which is-
women. That
Yeah.
was what really pissed
So,
me off. Like,
and
come
then
on,
that
Barbara,
first
move.
little to pop,
Hey, it
and
was
then
loud
and
too.
then chaos. So now I'm just like, I looking around. I'm like, this is amazing. Every time I watch it, I try to look at a different person.
Something different.
Bang, 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 bang. And then I left it alone. I left it alone. I said, okay, this is crazy. Babe, look, crazy. And then, like, later on in the day, I hear, like, chair. And I'm like, what chair? Oh, I missed something.
Yeah.
So now I go back to the first two videos. I didn't see the first two videos, and I'm like, I don't see the chair. And then I see the third video, and I said, oh, there's more.
This was the middle-aged portion of the fight. That was some of the slowest punches.
Everybody's tired. Everybody's winded, tired. They have nothing left, but they're still angry.
And it's no longer workers.
No,
now it's just boat people, maybe.
Jen, I don't know about you guys, but that looked like I felt like I was 8 years old watching wrestling.
And then the chair.
Oh my God!
The chair said it. Yeah,
The chair did it.
Because a woman got thrown in the water. Y'all saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
So that already is frightening to me because I'm not a best swimmer. You know what I'm saying?
And there's a boat there.
Yeah.
I'm like, in the boat of the boat.
And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I would have been in it. But I was like, wait a minute. If I end up in this water, you can't even see inside of it.
Oh. It's all right. Lift up the mixer.
Lift up your voice and sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even see in that water.
And swing.
So I can't even picture myself being part of that activity, not knowing that, if I end up in this water, I'm going to survive. And all my friends are fighting, so who's going to help me? Oh, we good. Guys, don't worry. Yeah, keep chatting.
So
The memes were amazing.
Amazing. So now this one guy comes out. I don't even know where the chair came from. I feel like he how wrestling they slide it underneath the mat. I felt like he slid it underneath the boat. And he just
Lifted up the
whoop, and he was just swinging. It was like he was swinging, and then he saw a lady on the ground and was like,
He got 2 or 3 good shots off on a dude.
Yeah.
Right? That lady, the poor lady in the red. So this is where Violent Leo was She got knocked to the ground.
And then chair.
So even the cops were letting them rock up until that point.
Yeah, he's
all right, dude, that's too much, man. That's too much, man. What are you doing?
Come on.
What are you doing, man?
Come on.
She on the floor. What are you doing? Just fight. What are you doing? He hit her hard. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hey!
Did you see the angle from inside the boat of that hit?
There's an angle from in the...
Yo.
So it's somebody who's behind the window.
Fan.
So he's facing, and you just see him come. Whoa.
Because I feel like if I had a chair, whether I'm an actor or really mean it, I can't hit somebody with all my strength.
Right.
No.
With a chair.
No.
Right.
I'm going to hold back a little bit.
No, because when you pick up this chair, like, hey, this can really hurt
This
someone.
can really hurt someone. I'm just doing this for show.
Right?
Just get away from my friends. But he you know how he
friends.
meant it? Because he put one foot down.
And she was
then
low already.
boom.
Hey.
So here her head said,
And she just fell to the side. Oh, shit. Yo.
she looked like a toddler that just fell on its head.
Oh, God.
It was just like...
That was enough. For me at that point, I was like, all right, guys. Everyone to your corners.
They like, come on, lay down. Come on. And
the thing about it is, like you said, the cops were letting it rock.
Right.
You could tell their area is heavily black.
Yeah.
Because even the police were black. And they were just letting it rock. And then, so when the police officer went to handcuff him, like, all right, that's enough. And then a white lady came up and tried to say something. He pushed the
Nice, lovely stiff arm.
I said, dare not put her on her ass, officer.
Lady,
move. I am doing my job.
Excuse me.
I'm doing my job.
I maybe watched it like 30 times. I don't know.
Literally,
oh, my goodness.
Easily.
Now, violence is bad.
Violence
But
is
don't
bad.
put your hands on nobody.
Especially when they're just doing their job and telling you. You know the greatest one of all, though? Of all the memes for me? Was the video of the people that reenacted it.
Yes.
That was a moment in unity that I really appreciated.
I love my white brothers and sisters partaking in those videos.
That was good. That was good.
So good. Y'all see what they were calling the young brother that was swimming?
Aquaman.
Scuba Gooden Jr.
Michael B. Phelps.
It's like, come on, man, this is beautiful. And then they had the what's the Doctor Strange rings?
Yes. The
Terrifying.
Dude,
Terrifying.
I tell you, if I were a white person on that boat, I am bailing on everybody.
One dude did. I don't know if you peeped that. There was another video, the one that the initial video, but then or the second video rather, and then it cuts off. There's a longer version of that. Before they got to it, a dude came off the boat walked up the ramp and went right by them and left.
Yeah, not me, sir.
No, I'm cool.
Not
I'm
me. They're calling it the Boston Tea Party.
They called it a what's it? Fadesgiving. This Fadesgiving.
The chairs get so much love. Look at the internet is like literally. You know that famous painting of all the black people that are partying.
Seen it. Yep. That's one of my faves.
They add chairs in there.
You ever heard the song that dude made?
Yes.
Fire.
Somebody was blasting it. One of the neighbors
shit.
was blasting it. So Darren came outside. He was like, "Yo, they was blasting a song," and I was like, "That sounds like a song I heard." And he's like, "That's damn song they made for the boat."
Darren, you heard it?
No.
We got sent to you. Yeah, Buddy floated, yo. I like it.
Not really floated. Somebody had a T-shirt made the next day. I'm like, "You are quick."
It's amazing.
Black people have no sense of seriousness.
No,
Nada.
They're making ready T-shirts. I actually considered getting a T-shirt.
See?
I did.
Which one?
The one with
All the chaos on
this
it.
one.
Oh my god.
Was-
Oh my god. That is crazy.
That's crazy. There was one where it was a girl and she had like like a purse, but or maybe it was a guy, I don't know. But they had like a little rhinestone chair on the purse, and it said, "I keep that thing on me."
Yeah.
I heard folks talk about people putting pictures up with a chair with like a red beam on it.
And also, and then I don't know who this poor white guy. I'm not gonna say poor, but the one that his Crocs went all the way up to. How?
They said he didn't put it in sport mode.
How?
Gotta lock it in.
I've never seen a
Gotta
Croc
lock it
go
in.
that far up.
You ain't never seen that many brothers slide on
Shit.
somebody
Oh,
neither,
boy.
too.
I'm telling you, I would be scared for my. I would.
Oof. Oh, shout out to the sisters too that got in the mix.
Oh yeah,
They were-
and the commentating.
They were hitting very hard.
I just saw that the girl with the red and white dunks.
Oh my god!
Because I was like, okay, these white women.
look at you
should-
noticing the sneakers.
Yeah, because she was kicking her with the sneakers. I said, "Damn, you got to kick with some fresh kicks." Because look at right.
you got kicked with some friends. Oh,
Because
Jen.
I'm like, yo, why did these old white women get into the fight? They just kept getting knocked to the ground and thrown in the
and
water.
kept getting in the
And
fight.
they kept getting in the fight. But then I seen the black women. I'm like, oh, well, they kind of holding their own though. I mean, I guess if you confident, you confident.
Yeah.
But sheesh.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. That was again, violence is bad, but shit.
But boy,
What a moment.
Alabama.
Y'all saw the speaking of fighting, the baseball.
The one where he knocked the boy out.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Cleveland new name now. They're no longer the Indians. They're something different.
Knickerbockers or something.
They're just one of those things.
What?
And the White Sox were playing. So player on second base tried to tag a player that was coming in. I don't know if he tagged his face or something, but there was a lot of activity, and the tried to break them up in the discussion. When he saw that they were about to get to it, he said, "All right, the got out the way. Black salute."
Yep.
And
Have at it.
so then the second baseman initiated. He threw his hands up. So
Like up.
up. Like he's like, all right, let's get it. And you could tell he kind of, he knew what he was doing.
ready, yeah.
But the other player that slid in the second, he ain't really had a technique. But in a street fight, you don't need it. So he kind of just like put his head down and was doing this, and then
Hit him right in
caught
the-
him
right there.
with a lovely right.
Boom.
Darren. And the dude that was on second, he threw like 3 punches, but he kind of like missed.
Yeah. And then swamp.
He went to sleep. It was like
Yeah, like legit knocked him out on a baseball field.
on a baseball field, and all his mans came out.
Again. Again, another sport.
How you get knocked out on the baseball diamond, yo?
You see when those pitchers they hit the batter, and then the batter's like, "Here I come." Not me.
Nope.
Someone's charging for me. No.
Charging. Olay again.
And my son played baseball, and if you really think about it, you realize, oh shoot, because these guys throw the ball so much,
They got arm strings.
they can swing these fists very fast, my friend, very quickly. No, no, I ain't
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah. There's many reasons for me not to fight. You don't need to convince me not to fight, but
Fighting?
a smattering of black people coming towards you.
Smattering, boy, oh boy.
No thanks.
That shit was crazy. I'm gonna watch it again tonight.
I just sent you the angle from inside.
God
Oh,
bless.
okay. Thank you.
Hey, please don't make me search. Thank you.
And also my favorite meme of them all. I just sent to you guys.
My God, thank you.
Speaking of swinging and fighting,
Oh
did we talk about the fight?
no, we didn't.
Wow.
Wow, guys, we're late. Sorry, it was
It
weeks
was-
ago.
Darren had a baby, guys.
Aaron had a baby.
I was on maternity leave, so we gotta pass.
Jen, please.
Wow. No, you do it.
I hate you. This was a fight that I was anticipating probably as highly as, let me see.
We're talking about Crawford Spencer.
Crawford, thank you.
Spence. I could say Spencer.
Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. Put respect on that man's name. Golly. So I was, man, this was like, I want to say Pacquiao Mayweather because, you know, the names and everything. The names aren't that big. But as a boxing fan, that's what I saw it like.
Right.
Throw it back a little bit. Hagler and Hearns, kind of, you know, same weight class. Dudes that bang, knock people out fast, talented. Man, and that same night there was a UFC pay-per-view event. So you saw the picture. I had 2 TVs up watching both fights.
Barbarian.
My anticipation level was so high for that fight, and for after round 1, for Bud to beat the shit out of Errol Spence. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Jen. I'm sad a little bit. I'm sad. I've been watching Errol Spence a long time. I've been watching him for a long time.
He beat the shit out of him is accurate as fuck.
I've never seen anybody do that to him. I've never seen him look that bad.
That was crazy.
In fact, and maybe it's me because I heard Errol at the end of the fight say, you know, I'm not making excuses. I lost. I couldn't get my timing right. But from, I don't know, maybe the 4th or 5th round, I don't know if it was the fall from the knockdown in the 2nd round, but Spence barely throws his left hand. He's southpaw, right? So he jabs with the right. Your power hand is your left. He barely threw it after that point. So I'm like, he's either hurt or Bud's timing, because Bud could switch from southpaw to conventional very easy. Like, he's naturally a right-hander, but he just learned how to box.
Pause. Did you watch the fight?
Absolutely. Of course not. Come on.
Oh, Darren.
Yeah.
Darren, this one, like...
Yeah.
Darren, he beat him bad, yo. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
It wasn't like the kind of beat bad where you're like, oh, his face is all... I mean, he turned a whole different color. But it wasn't like gruesome, right? It was just like technically sound.
Yeah.
You're getting your ass beat with technique, bro.
It looked like he was outskilled substantially, not even a little bit.
Even if you don't watch boxing, you can notice.
Would you compare it to an amateur runner against
Never.
Olympic runner?
That was crazy. Never though. Never.
Okay. Just curious.
That was crazy.
That was the other thing we talked about.
Yes, that was the thing.
But man, he beat him bad, yo. So
That was tough.
I was happy to see the fight, but I love both of them, and I don't like seeing people like watching get beat up. It's not good. Like Deontay Wilder. When Tyson Fury beat that man, those two. I don't like seeing that. I don't want to see it. I like
It doesn't make you feel good.
No, man, because like as a boxer, right? It's 12 rounds, it's a championship fight. So if you're getting beat up really bad, and you're not even halfway through the fight, I start to then think
They should stop it.
maybe you should just lay down. If he hits you well, just liver,
Yo, Bill. Why is Bill so loud? He's so loud.
Sorry, the baby. Sorry. Because you have to sell it, Darren. There's a lot of people watching.
They're gonna come downstairs and think something's wrong.
Sorry. You gotta sell it. Darren.
There was times where he could have just stayed down and he got back up, like, fam.
And that's where the stupid part of
Boxing?
Boxing or what are those sports where it's physical?
Contact sports?
Contact sports.
Yeah.
Or even like martial arts and all that stuff. If they're warriors, right? They train for weeks. They've been doing it since they were 5. They're not gonna go out, like that.
Give it up.
They're not gonna take a knee. They're not gonna quit on a stool. Too many of them. Yeah. So he's a warrior. I saw a bunch of times, like you said, he could have just stayed down. Yeah. I think his corner's getting ready to throw the towel in, but he wanted to fight. And then later he tried to throw that left. But if you watch the 6th, 7th round, I think it's got stopped in the 7th. When you see him, he'll throw jab, 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 and then he has to turn his body almost square to try to land the left. That's not box. That he doesn't box like that. So either Bud was that good, or something happened to him with that knockdown. I don't know, but I've never seen him look like that.
It was crazy.
Oh my.
Like, I didn't really know either of them, but I just had heard people talking about it. I'm like, oh, this is an evenly matched fight. Cool.
Right.
And Darling and I made a bet, who's going to win. We had gone to a friend's house, so it was like, whoever loses got to drive home. Simple enough. And so I had picked Spence. So first round, okay, cool. Second round, I was like, oh boy, I'm driving tonight.
He put his drink down.
I can't. Woo! Let me get some water. Whoa! And I started cheering for Crawford because I'm like, yo, like, it was so impressive to watch.
Yes, absolutely.
Even though it hurts to see this guy lose that bad, because I cringe for people. Yeah. But it was really impressive to watch.
Yeah, if you're a boxing fan, think of like Manny Pacquiao, right? He has interesting timing when he throws, right? He throws punches from weird angles, right? So, Darren, if I'm a traditional boxer, I'm gonna go jab, jab, right hand, or I'm gonna go hook, step back, da. You can kind of time my rhythm.
Yeah.
But imagine I go jab, jab, bah, 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 and then get out. Or if I go jab, jab, hook, left hook. Or if I go jab, jab, then switch to southpaw and then hook. What can you even do?
I'm doing
Yo,
this.
he knocked him down with jabs, bro.
Darren, it was crazy. And Bud explained it. This is what he did. He said, all I did after the first round, instead of throwing the jab straight, I just made a little baby hook. So you do this and then hook it. How do you even do that?
It's like a curveball in boxing, bro.
And you're doing it anyways. Bud, man, you the man. So now he's undisputed champion at welterweight.
He got 4 belts, right?
All the belts.
Yeah.
All the belts.
No.
So now
And
if
I
you
dare
if-
somebody.
So
I
you
dare you.
have to come fight him to get it.
I dare you. I dare you.
And everybody's probably like, whew, sheesh.
He is the cream of the crop. There, since Floyd at welterweight, I can't think of anyone else in the recent future, in the recent history, who's been that dominant. Because like Jen said, those were the two, right? This was supposed to be that to determine who's the man. Because Spence is going up in the weight class to 154. So at 147, man, that was dominance, man. That was crazy.
It was
That
so
was crazy.
You know what I didn't like though?
What was that?
The entrance.
Which one?
I shouldn't say I didn't like it. I didn't get it at first, right? When Crawford was coming in, he had the net on him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why you got a net on him? And then somebody said something about the fish thing, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, no. And then when they confirmed that he was saying he's a big fish, so I was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
all right, Moby Dick.
Well, and he's a fisher too. But
Oh.
yeah, he is Southern boy. He like super country.
So he'd be on that riverboat.
He would have been. He would have been.
He would've knocked
And they
somebody
lucky.
out.
He would have cleaned out everybody. Oof.
Woof, woof. You wouldn't have seen
Man.
it coming.
Darren, just watch highlights from the fight. I'm sure they're out there.
And-
You don't gotta watch the whole thing. Please don't. It was bad.
And then so he comes up with Eminem,
Lose yourself.
and I'm like, okay,
Oh,
he's not from Detroit, but okay.
But you know how that happened?
No.
He put on Twitter or Instagram, "Who wants to walk out with me?" Eminem hit him and said, "I'll do it."
Oh, that's why. Because somebody that was at the house we were at, they was like, yo, I wonder if Eminem's gonna come out with him. And we're all just like, what are you talking about? And then Eminem came out. We're like, how did you know that?
Right.
So he comes out, the song's playing, but he's got a mic, but he's not rapping along.
nah.
And I was like, what? I was mad confused. Okay, now
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yep, just wanted to be there. He's like, I'm a fan. And you know, Detroit people, they big boxers, a big boxing fan. Royce and all them. So they know a Bug got, man. That guy's different. Oh, that was crazy.
That was nuts.
That's so, you made me sad, yo. I like that.
That-
Well, while I'm sad, let's do this real quick.
oh,
A few RIPs while we were gone.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Can I go to the bathroom, or is this a bad time?
It's up to you.
I'll go.
It's a little insensitive, it's fine.
Before you announce the deaths, let me just go pee.
All right, let's go. Rest in peace, Paul Rubens, a.k.a. Pee Wee Herman.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Rest in peace, Sinead O'Connor.
Oh, she was young.
Yeah, 50s.
Ah.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Angus Cloud, man.
Yes, sir.
Fez from Euphoria. You watch Euphoria?
No. Oh, but I did see that. I did see that headline. I
Darren,
didn't
that's
know
a
who he
big
was.
deal, yo.
He was young too. Like
Yeah, he's in his
40, 20. Oh, yeah.
He's a kid. Yeah, he's a kid.
Ugh.
But on the show, do you plan on watching the show?
No.
Okay. Spoiler alert, sorry. The way the last season ended, because he's one of the main characters, he's the...
Oh, dear.
He's one of the people that would supply Zendaya's character or some of the other people with drugs. But he had his own situations and whatnot, so...
So all that's gone.
The way the last season legit ended, was cops raiding his crib and him getting arrested.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was super sad.
Unfortunate.
And lastly, rest in peace, DJ Casper, creator of the Cha Cha Slide song.
He died?
Battle with cancer.
Ugh.
Super sad, man. Super sad. Yeah. Craziness, man.
I hate how
Craziness.
fragile life is.
You know what? It's and it sounds cliche, but that's what helps me, obviously, with what I dealt with recently, and not even just personally, but the homie tag for years we've been, we lose people and whatnot. So it's like seeing all of that. It's one sad, but then it's like I'm glad that I was able to experience those people,
Yeah.
and they had an impact on all of us, clearly,
Yep.
for us to acknowledge them like that. But yeah, man, it's fragile, it's fleeting, and that's why I go hard, right? Like that's why, at least now, for the past, a couple of years, I got to just, because you never know.
Yeah.
So at least let me,
Yeah. That you never know is actually terrifies me, and I feel like I try not to submit to those ideas and get lost in the,
Yeah.
like when we were in the hospital for a little bit, I was like, they were taking a little longer to prep her. So they wait here, we're going to get her ready. And then it was like, 10 minutes. And then it was like 20 minutes. And then it was like 30 minutes. And I'm not hearing anything. And I'm starting to freak out. And I'm like, there's nobody for me to talk to. I don't know who to ask. And I'm hitting up Stacy like I'm getting antsy. And like you start to worry about all those things. And I was already having those worries.
Yeah.
And so it's like really hard to like really draw into those, the what ifs conversations. So, but yeah, just got to cherish every day.
It could be paralyzing, man, those thoughts, yo, for real.
Very.
Jen, you didn't watch Euphoria, right?
No, sir.
No, never mind. Yeah, one of the
Would you mind giving me one of these?
What?
Huh?
Would you mind giving me one of these?
No, Darren, you didn't understand.
Like Michael Jackson or something.
It did feel Michael Jackson-ish. But I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Yeah, the one of the main characters on the show, his name was Fez. He passed away.
Wasn't that a show about young people?
Yes, he was young.
Oh man.
And we don't know what happened yet, but his mother had found him, and he lost his father like 2 weeks prior. So he was having a hard time with that.
I hope it's.
Yeah. So, it's I don't know. Just appreciate life, man. I know it'd be tough sometimes, man, but we all have the hard times.
Yeah.
All have the hard times. You gotta find the happiness in the in between the minutes, as I say.
Be kind to one another.
That too. It makes a difference.
It
Going
truly
up to
does.
somebody and just like actually like looking them in the eye, somebody you don't know, like who asks you, what you want on, to order or whatever. You have no
Makes a
idea what it could do
difference.
for their day, man.
Yeah. Acknowledging people, treating them like a person.
It's important, man.
Yeah.
It's important.
So speaking of, you want me to tell you my story that I didn't want to tell
Oh
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
podcast?
yeah,
now?
yes.
So I'm going to be vague about it just because I'm paranoid. But I was telling the guys that something happened recently to Darling and I wasn't sure if I wanted to tell the story. And Darling said, go ahead, tell it. Tell it on the podcast, whatever.
Go tell it on the podcast.
That should be our theme song. That's good. That's good.
That's stupid.
That's good.
That's a shirt.
I'm
sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right.
Oh my god.
So long story short, I had talked to you before about internet extenders
Yes.
in the house because we have some dead spots. And so when Harriet's helping me, passing him a chair. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Just put it down.
So so then somehow something happened and it came up again this weekend, and one thing led to another, snowballed, and then it was just like, yo, we ain't doing nothing. We should just go get an extender. Okay. So
That's the best thing about you too. All right.
So he asked me, where to go for this particular store. And I told him where I had gone last time I needed to go. So we went there. When we got there, I'm guessing the person who was in charge was outside setting up like an event for the job. And so we go inside. Well, Darling drove. So, he drove his wonderful looking truck past the guy. And then we go park in the lot. And we go inside. And he says to the guy, we need a Wi-Fi extender. And dude says, all right, hold on. And he goes in the back. And he comes up with a box. And he goes, here you go.
What do you mean?
That was our reaction, right? We're both standing there like...
Y'all are inside this or outside?
We're inside the store.
Okay.
So he said, just like that. And dude said, just like that. And we did that face, and we turned around and left.
Nigga, stop. Write down on this napkin what store that was. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? That guy was fed up with something. He was fed up with whatever he was doing, and he didn't care anymore.
I just texted you guys in the group chat where I was, so I want to see your reaction, what you see.
What are you talking about? I went there maybe like...
That guy doesn't care.
It'll be on the bill, no? Yeah, it'll be on the bill.
He didn't scan
he didn't scan
anything.
it.
He didn't say ask a name. What I just told you was the whole conversation.
He don't
I'm going
know,
there tomorrow.
He don't know you guys from a hole in the wall.
Never seen this man in my life. Don't know.
It's not like he's like, oh, it's Jen and Darling. I got it.
No.
Are they?
That guy's fed up with something.
Are they? Was it busy in there?
No. We walked right in.
Are they doing a promo or something?
Wait. Was he the only one there?
No, there was somebody else helping somebody.
So maybe he. All right.
I'm going there. Don't
maybe
worry.
he was like, here you go, and then man.
No, because we thought same thing. So when he confirmed, he's like, just like that. He said, just like that. All right.
Y'all had an appointment?
It's either
No,
it's either
we just got up and went.
So what it actually might be, he's either fed up with life,
He seemed like he was in a good mood.
fed up with the store, or he's in a good mood, or they just have that many of them that they don't care.
I want to go with door 3.
Yeah.
Right. So
They have too many. I don't care, because in the technology world,
brand new in the box. It's not like, oh, he grabbed one that was like
right.
maybe a display.
it's
That's like a phone charger to them.
yeah,
it's
exactly
like,
that.
all right,
Like they don't care. Like have fun.
Right. So we're like, okay, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
We go home. We're trying to put the thing together. We spent about 4 hours wrestling with this thing
Oh boy.
That long?
because we couldn't get it because we had an old router.
Okay.
Didn't realize that till about 4 hours later, like I
Oh
said.
boy.
You don't have their...
the big. No,
Yeah,
we had the
okay.
older one,
Okay.
but the extender he gave was the big one.
What?
That's hilarious.
What?
That's hilarious.
That's the thing. It's not even... That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This is gonna blow your mind. I'm not done yet because I wasn't gonna tell the story
Or
when it
maybe
was
they
at
need
that
to
much.
register the equipment, and that's what they figured. All right, cool. Go ahead. Not me doing that job for them.
Because this is why I didn't want to tell the story yet. Because I'm like, maybe at some point this is gonna come back to us. But we've been racking our brain and we can't figure out how or when that would happen. So, like I said, I had gotten a smaller extender, and we kept thinking that the small extender that we were finding on the Wi-Fi list was the new one. So we're moving around the house, moving this thing around the house like
damn.
dummies. And testing things out, and it just wasn't working. So finally we're like, yo, what the hell? He's like, I think we have to get the matching router. So now we're like, do we go back?
Yo.
Do we go back? I don't know. You want to go? I don't know.
I almost wouldn't chance it. Ben, would you chance it?
Hell no. Hell no.
Because when we went the first time, he was prepared to pay for it.
Yeah.
So since we already got one free,
That's true.
if you make us pay for that, then it's like, all right, well, whatever.
That's true.
But he wanted to go into the store to pay it out of pocket versus whatever. So we're like, all right, well, what's the worst that can happen? So we get there. Now, whatever event he was setting up for is over. Or it's just ended. So it's like I don't want to get specific.
Yeah.
So guy's outside, and we walk up, and Darling says, hey. And guy's like, hey, what's up? He recognizes. He's like, yeah, realize that it doesn't work because we need a new router. And he goes, oh, my bad, yo. Tells the dude, go get them a router.
What are you talking about? He ain't verified no account information, nothing? I'm going tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow.
No, you have to call in and register it.
So then we called, and the lady on the phone says, are you renting equipment or did you buy it straight out? And I said, bought it straight out.
I love this. Okay, give me this number.
Yeah,
give me this.
give
That's
it.
it.
No numbers.
You don't have to give her anything?
No, I just needed help getting it set up.
Oh, but on their end, because help me understand this, Darren.
Well, to my knowledge, you have to give them a piece of identifying information that's off the equipment.
Yeah.
They go, oh, here it is. They add it to your account. They take off the old thing from your account. And blah, blah,
Unless it's old school.
That's-
Because that's how we
oh,
used to do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because the guy had said he was like, well, like, first he was like, he's just going to give it to us. And then he's like, oh, no, you guys have to call and have them give you a number. And then when they give you the number, then we can give you the thing. And then he was like, no, forget it. Here, take it. And then call after and get the number.
I can't believe this.
So I was really calling for because I thought we would need this number to set this thing up. And then the lady was like, and I was like, no, we bought it out. And then she was like, all right.
You know what? Because you can buy routers elsewhere without calling your place to
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, true.
So,
Right.
man.
But I'm wondering if on their end they can see, like you're saying, the new serial numbers or whatever.
Yeah, because they have to verify.
But
them.
even if they could, you don't know how I got it.
Yeah, that's true.
And they probably don't. At this point, it's like you said, the rich are losing out.
And you keep hiring young person or
Younger than us, but not like super young.
20s.
Maybe.
Keep hiring these kids. They don't know nothing. They don't care. They don't care about your bottom line.
Nothing worse than an employee who don't care.
Or nothing better.
Nothing better. In our case, yeah.
Let me tell you, man. Anyways, let me
So then, say I can't tell you the end part because then it'll be too specific. But remind me to tell you the end part.
Okay.
And I even looked up the price of the stuff. And this is like hundreds of dollars worth of
couple hundred.
equipment.
Yeah.
So
What? What?
Kudos.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Yeah,
Because if it does come back to us, then that means technology is way further along than we thought. Because we didn't say no.
It would have had to been already.
And he would have had to say something like, just so you know, it'll show up on your bill.
Yeah, something.
Do you want to rent it or buy it?
Yeah.
Something.
You're going to get this confirmation. Just
sign something.
Somebody going to go do inventory and say, yo, what's up?
Okay.
I don't know. So-and-so was working. Oh, we fired him already.
Wow. Yeah.
That's great.
Crazy.
Shout out to y'all. Now you got to take that bread and get something else. You ready to spin it?
Are we good with that?
Yeah.
I meant to quickly tell.
I've said too much.
So a good friend of ours, KT.
What up?
Shout out. She poor thing was on
yes,
social
please.
media.
Yes, Darren, let's go.
Did she roll her ankles?
The injured
Oh,
ankle?
yes. She was an exchange with her mother. And
I saw, yeah.
Poor thing, her ankle. And poor thing thought she was alone in the world and having weak ankles. And man, here I am.
Yeah, you are.
I say today, literally.
See, I brought you guys together in this to bond, and then I got chastised.
Yeah, you did. Because Jen was like, nah, you have weak ankles, something like that. And I was like, no, it's a thing.
No, I didn't say it like that. Darren commented, I like your mom, and we got to support the ankles now.
Yo.
And I said, LOL, are you guys having common ankle woes?
Dude, you shouldn't have said nothing.
You shouldn't have.
Mate.
Because
I got to say something.
I was wearing slides the other day. I want to say it was today.
Wait, before you tell that. So as they went back and forth, consoling each other at me laughing at them, Darren says, I swear the other day I rolled my ankle, but I wasn't really walking. I'll explain on this week's episode. So this is where we're going.
Yes.
I'm excited.
You seem confused, and I can understand your confusion.
Betty.
If I could show you, if I could stand up and show you.
I mean,
if
a
I
demo
could
is...
stand, if I could stand on this table, I would show you guys.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I'll show
you
you.
just stand in front of the table.
Yeah.
That's also...
I was wearing slides. I was standing still.
Oh, I get this then. Okay, go ahead.
And I didn't even take a step. It was like I was getting ready to take a step, and I stepped forward, and my ankle was like, ow.
Wait, did the slides have anything to do with it? Did they go off to the side or something like that?
A little bit.
Okay.
But I didn't commit to the step. So it was weird that my ankle was like, ow.
Jen, I don't get it.
And it was weird. I kind of looked around, and I was like, did I just roll my ankle, but not? And though I didn't, took a minute. I took the reset step, and I was fine.
The reset step.
So let me stand up and show you.
You gonna get in front of the tables?
I got you.
This ain't gonna pick up on the mic. Dang. I mean on the camera.
It's not?
Nah, because you'd have to be back there, but we can't see your feet. Nah.
So, stand here like this.
Well, then why is he doing it if they can't see?
I have no idea. He's showing us, but okay. Darren's standing in front of us. Okay.
Hold on, let me get my camera out. We'll do it this way.
Okay, Darren has slides.
like this.
Okay, I can see you.
This leg.
Okay, good spacing, shoulder width.
Boom, and it was like, ah.
So you just stepped, and you didn't even land flat on your foot. You just stepped and just went sideways right away.
By itself. And I was like, ow.
By yourself, who's controlling it?
And then I went back and I
Darren's
was
a
like,
puppet.
what? And then I said, oh, okay.
Oh, Darren. Do you walk a lot, Darren?
I walk too much.
So what's up, man?
I don't know. I'm a
Please be
toddler.
careful, man.
I'm a toddler.
Oh my God.
So, KT, I feel your pain, baby.
Oh God. Now slides, at least the ones that I get, they after time where they connect, not the ones that are just the ones that stay, they start to loosen up where they grip.
There's no
so
more-
that's danger right away because then I just lose support. But you just on your own.
No, I'm like, I have to wear, like, I feel like I have to get some high tops now.
High top
Because-
slides?
No, that's that's the epitome of old. High top slides with ankle support. The pump slides.
Velcro straps.
That's funny.
But Darren, you really feel like you need ankle support?
So if I'm going out and I put on my Air Maxes, I get a little nervous.
Stop it. Are you serious?
I get a little nervous.
Oh my God.
You said
Because
Air
like,
Maxes? Air Maxes will do it. Yeah.
Really?
but if I
My
put
Big
on
Macs,
my
oof.
what are those? I don't know what they're called. Forgive me, I'm not a sneakerhead. The one that have air on the
Upside
side.
Yep.
But I wear those, I feel like I can take on the world.
Yeah, those are good for you.
If I wear those as a DJ, I'm not even worried about, not in the least bit. Yep. I could dance as DJ. But if I put on Air Maxes,
Really? What about your Weebox?
Yep.
Same.
Anything that's not like under my ankle, I'm like, man, like I gotta take it easy today.
Damn, bro.
It's a scary thing. And now that I have the baby, I'm so worried.
Oh God.
I'm so worried.
Oh.
I know I'm a pro at it, but I'm still worried that
Yeah.
You're not pro at standing, though.
no. The two don't mix.
That's
right.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like that. You gotta fix that, man.
Yeah.
You fall over in front of me, I'm laughing. By the way.
Dude, you should. As you should.
BT dubs.
As you should.
For the record.
Because when I fall, like, feet go in the air. It's not a pretty picture.
Don't let us witness that ever.
Oh my god.
I want to say something about. I wanted to send a quick thank you back to baby stuff. Quick thank you to everybody who's reached out and wished us well and said congratulations. Those people that have cooked for us. Our fridge is full, and I, although it gives me anxiety, I really, really appreciate it. Everybody that's checked in on us, I super, super appreciate it. I'm, cousin hit me up like a couple of days after the birth, and I hadn't said I hadn't even said anything yet, and she was like, "So there's no new episode." There's no new episode. I noticed there's no episode. So should I assume that the baby's here? I was like, yes.
Yeah, because she hit me up and she said exactly that, and she was like, and I said, yeah, and she's like, am I okay to say something to him, or is it too soon? And I said, well, say it just like you just said it to me.
She did. I don't want to pry. Shout out to my man.
That's
Yemi.
such an African thing, man. That's how we do it. Like, it's okay for me to.
No, it's true. Shout out to Yemi. Yemi hit me up as well. Gave me a nice little paragraph of congrats. Welcome to the 5.
5-5.
Right. I'm waiting for my blazer in the mail. I'm with my blazer in the mail. Man. But again, the outpouring of love is tremendous. It's still kind of unreal to look at her and like, wow, like you're here. There's so many, like, I want to know what you look like. Right. I want to know what you're going to be like all of it. And it's just amazing to be able to go through.
Jen, real quick, do you ever wonder how they pulled that off? How after the 2 girls with Cloudy, Darren has his son that looks like him, a kid that's in the middle but towards Cloudy, and then a daughter that looks just like her.
Yo, it's funny. He sent the first pictures, and I'm like, this baby already really looks like her. Like, usually when a baby's first born, you're like,
The color kicks in a little later.
Yeah.
No, that's her.
I immediately knew her color was going to be what it is now because the ears. Exactly. Her ears weren't that much darker than her actual color at the time.
Crazy.
Like, oh, yeah, you're going to. And her hair is, it doesn't look like colored, but it's like a reddish.
In the picture, it looked a little red. Yeah, I was going to say, there's a little ginger situation going on.
And Clara
like her
was
brother.
born. Yeah. Clara was born with red hair.
Stop it, really?
The only thing she doesn't take from Clara is her eyes.
Oh, she got brown eyes.
She has brown eyes, which is still you are beautiful.
Hell
child.
yeah! Oh my god!
And we had the funny conversation. Oh, that's the single. Pause on that. Don't let me forget.
Okay.
He doesn't even know what you're supposed to be rendering.
He does. I can't wait. I hope it happens. But those people who assume that because the child you're with doesn't look like you, it's not your child. I cannot wait if somebody would dare approach me and
Let's
say,
go.
Like, huh?
Riverboat.
Yep.
Oh man.
Darren gonna throw his hat.
Why'd you throw your hat down, sir?
You don't even wear hats. Where'd you get that from?
That poor person's. Why do you throw your hat? Where all these people come from?
Darren to be wearing one of them Rastafari wigs with the locks. His whole shit up. Like, oh, he about to go off. Oh my god.
I saw a commercial on the way here
Which one?
that I said I got to tell this to Darren and Bim because you guys having babies.
Yay.
Why wasn't this already a thing? Or maybe it was. I don't know. Pampers has a commercial, and they now have blow-up barrier. So it's like a little extra piece on the back of the diaper.
Okay.
So you know how when the babies poop and it goes up their back?
Uh-huh.
This blow-up barrier is like
Oh.
a part of the back of the
just
diaper.
clean
I thought they had that already though.
That's what I'm like, why would that just be a thing now?
Man, these babies, I don't know, they find innovative ways to get shit everywhere.
Let's clean it up.
Yeah.
But why would that just now be a new thing? It can't be new.
Because I haven't seen a Pampers or a diaper commercial in a long time. Because you watch daytime television.
Yeah.
But,
That's what your problem is.
but since I was a kid, they were always talking about this ill tech that they have.
Right.
And they're just now doing that?
Right.
Just clean it up.
I don't know, we've been cleaning shit off of baby backs.
It's fine.
It just creeps all the way up there.
I
It's
clean
so
my baby
weird.
back.
Hey, Jen, that was good. So being the wife, we're having a conversation, and we were wondering, do you guys know of any of your friends or family or anything that are single children, that are like the only ones in the set? And if you do, are they weird?
My wife? She's her mother's only child.
But did she grow up that way?
Yeah.
She grew up by herself.
Yep, just her and her moms.
And she's
And
weird.
cousins and stuff. Very weird. I love it though.
I started out as an only child.
Because they were in Ghana, right?
Yeah, and then they came when I was 8.
Mess your whole shit up.
So I always feel
Mess your whole shit up.
it's about coming through and crushing the building.
I would have been big mad. What the hell are these Africans doing over there?
What is this? What is this?
An invasion. No, it was cool. I actually always feel like I was blessed with that because it's so unique because I got the experience of an only child up until the point where it didn't matter anymore.
That's true. That's true.
By the time I got to 8, I'm like, all right, I'm kind of bored. Oh, built in, let's go.
That's what,
You know what I mean? And then now I'm the youngest and I'm the only girl, so I'm still getting that, preferential treatment. But I got brothers, and they're cool as hell.
So who's the weirdo that you're?
I don't know.
talking about?
I think the only one we landed on was Drina, and that's why I asked you.
Yeah, she's not super weird though because she's
What do you mean by weird though?
Like, just I don't know in any sense of the word that you can like there's
because she was alone a lot. So her mother would tell me that she would talk out loud by herself to herself.
Okay.
Because you're a kid, you're alone,
Yeah.
and she do a lot, singing by herself
Yeah.
and just doing stuff and exploring stuff.
I
and
can
all of that.
I can relate to that. Yeah.
So,
Which is why I play so many records
right.
because I was by myself all the time.
So now she'll still do that, right? I'll be in the room and she'll just start talking. I was like, "What you say?" "Oh, nothing. Talking to myself." Out loud, huh?
not you,
They got a place for you, you know.
Jen. You are spot on, Jen. I don't know that I can say this.
I missed it.
Oh, look at your phone.
Uh-oh.
That's
There's a reason why I
that's
texted
spot
you.
on. Holy crap, that's Jen. You have not been more spot on than that.
Super weird.
Oh my god, like hands till this day. Oh
weird.
man, I had a whole conversation with somebody else about her, and I was
Oh,
like,
Lord,
I know. Oh man, I can't get into it. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank
but,
you.
But the both of us were like,
Man. I was like, back, I was
man, you weird. You weird. I mean, I like you, but you're weird. And it's gotten no better.
Oof. Okay, that makes sense.
The whole time you guys is going, I'm like,
So listeners, I beseech you to look inside and find if you know anybody that is a single child, and ask yourself if they're weird.
I think everybody's weird.
And yeah, but
Our weird is like,
yes,
it's kind of like a communal weird, right? Because we're around people, so we know when to tuck the weird. Mm-hmm. The only child don't really know how to tuck it because that's just been what they do.
this is their norm.
Yeah.
I mean, no fault, none of their fault, but
Right. Yeah.
Interesting.
Just oozes out in normal society.
yeah. There was something else I wanted to bring up.
Oh yeah, what was the thing you were talking about that you're supposed to go back to that I don't remember?
That was the single child thing.
Oh, okay.
I did the weekend goals.
Do you want me to tell him about the Section 8 thing?
See,
All right. So I was telling Darren when we were talking on our BRU segment this week.
shout out to WBRU 101.1 FM.
Catch us every Monday at 1 p.m. Yay! All right, that's a good plug. I was telling him that I've been seeing this post floating around on Facebook that says finding love in Rhode Island is like being on Section 8 waiting list.
I saw that.
Right?
What? Anyway.
And I said to Darren, I said, but there's people out there who are waiting for love and...
Oh! I yelled again. I'm sorry.
Bim, I need you. I need you.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm
your
sorry.
volume is like
I'm sorry.
9.
Darren, I'm so sorry.
And I need you to
I'm so
turn
sorry.
it down.
I even gave myself a pep talk before
You
I
and
got here.
Kaiser. I need you
Yo,
guys
he
to
just
bring
ran
it.
in the bathroom on me naked.
He keeps doing that. We told him what happens to
him.
people who do
He's
that.
I heard his feet. Boom, 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 boom. Bust in the bathroom. I'm like, all right, cool, because I was washing my hands.
Oh, remind me to tell you about him too. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I said there's people out there who are waiting for both. So the question I posed to my friend Darren that I'm now posing to you
I don't want to answer it.
is if you were waiting for, and if Section 8, some people can't relate to that. Okay, imagine you're trying to buy a house in this market. Okay. You either need your housing or your love. And somebody says, I can give you one tomorrow, then the other one you got to wait a while for. Which one do you pick to get tomorrow?
I'm in that housing, baby.
Wow.
Need a place to live. Lay your head. How am I gonna get somebody that I love if I don't got no hut?
I mean, you can have a place to live. You're just paying full price for it.
Nah, never that. Nah. That's a priority, man. Because if your head ain't right, home is important. Okay, home is important.
You can have home.
But you can get love, and that love comes to a home.
Their home?
Yeah.
I don't shack up. I don't do that.
That's what I did.
You see?
Begrudgingly. Yo, Jen.
Yo, I don't care. Jen raised her hand, y'all. I don't care. She won't say nothing, but she raised her hand. Now, if it's me, if I'm single, man, give me a spot that I love, because that'll put my mind at ease.
Well, they didn't say all that. They just said you get Section 8 or you get love.
Oh, it's back to Section 8 thing. I thought you switched it to
No,
house.
no,
if you-
but
yeah,
I'm
oh,
saying
yeah,
like
house.
housing, like a heavily discounted housing.
Do I have kids?
No. God puts a different
It does.
spin on it.
All right,
No
if I don't
kids.
have kids, all right, give me the person, because we'll figure it out. We don't live together. We'll figure it out.
Huh?
Yeah.
I couldn't choose. I think
Me either.
I think I
What?
said love with the hopes that love comes with the housing.
But you don't think love will come after if you did the housing?
It depends on how long you've been waiting. At this big age,
Can I be honest?
Oh boy.
sure.
Be honest.
Always be honest.
Was
boy.
it Oklahoma? Omaha. Oklahoma. What is it, man? What is it?
Omaha. No. Sometimes
Scared.
in life,
Oh boy.
okay, when sometimes other factors are not aligning. Darren, you understand my English?
I hate when Africans ask that. You understand my English?
Are you understanding my English? So at some points, you understand, you have to begin to look inward.
Inwards.
I will leave it at that one, my friend. Okay.
Got it.
So
Can I translate?
Yeah, go ahead. Please. Please, I would love to
because
hear
you're
a
gonna translate,
translation.
we're gonna be like wrong, but right. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
I
gonna
wanna
be
hear
wrong.
it.
No, it's gonna be wrong.
Oh, damn. I was looking forward to that
I can give you
translation.
what I thought you were saying.
Oh,
I want to be
please.
nicer to people. I want to say it in a nicer way.
At this age, if you're still
I
looking-
didn't say age. Did I say age?
No,
No.
you didn't.
Okay, yeah.
At
Darren,
this
leave age out.
juncture, if you're trying to choose between housing and love, then
know-
something might be wrong. Avec vous-même. On est dans ça.
You know, sometimes you have to change it. What's that? Piece of wood from another somewhere.
Where did that come from?
That, my friends,
the mic was like,
is called karma.
Wrap it up. What the hell was
That's crazy.
oh, I did do that.
that? Was another episode, please.
And I have one more.
Oh, the wood was under the thing, right?
Yeah, it was
Hey-o.
holding. It was holding.
Shut up.
It was holding it together.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
All right, anything else before we wrap?
Bim, I just wanted to tell you a proud dad moment. I don't know if you ever experienced this.
Let's go.
You might as well just put that down.
That's
Don't fix
crazy.
it now.
That's crazy.
That would said.
That's crazy. All that happened.
Okay, proud dad.
Bim, I'm sure every man listening to this, I'm sure you've done this. Women may not get it. No, women will not get it because I tried to explain to my wife and she just looked at me weird. Bim, you ever been going to the bathroom, using the toilet, you peeing,
Okay.
and as you're peeing, you do that thing where you flush the toilet before you're done?
Out peeing?
You don't do that.
No.
Okay.
Jen, what's up with this guy?
No, you don't do that, really.
Why would you do that?
To see if you can finish before the toilet bowl. You never done this? Come on, I can't be the only guy that does this. No, really?
This guy's like, I'm not competitive unless
I'm competing with myself. Okay.
my adversary is
I
the
thought this
toilet.
was something that other guys do. Granted, I've never sat there and asked another guy. But you're peeing into the toilet, and at some point you try to time it so that when you flush your toilet, it ends just as you're done peeing.
But what about the drip, the shake?
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
just leave that in the water.
I don't know, but I didn't say there was an exact science. I just said this is one of the stupid things. Apparently, just me, not you. Does Jen? Do you do this?
I'd have to break my arm to do that.
I don't know. Something that is stupid at me. Apparently, it's just me. I have never stopped and said, "Do this to anybody." I've never
But
stopped.
you're not
and
an
said,
only child, so what's your
I'm
problem?
not. I'm just weird, but whatever. So the other day, I'm brushing my teeth.
And peeing at the same time?
No.
Oh.
Brushing my teeth. Kaiser comes in the bathroom. He's peeing, and I hear him flush the toilet, but he's still peeing. And so I look at him, and I'm like, "Buddy, what are you doing?" He was like, "I don't know."
He's seen you do it.
No, he hasn't.
He's never seen you do it?
I don't pee. I don't like. I don't pee in front of them. Like I don't pee, like
You don't-
around them.
They don't walk in on you.
Exactly.
Okay,
You don't
okay.
pee and then make a game of it in front of them.
That. Thank you for clarifying. It's only for me time. It's only my time. But I watched him do this, and I was like, "Buddy, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I thought it was just a dumb male thing that we dumb males do. Apparently, it's just me and my weird son.
Can I ask you that? How long have you been doing this?
I'm sure a while.
Since you were a
It's
kid?
like a subconscious thing. Like I just,
Every time.
I won't say every time.
Okay.
But like, yeah. I regret telling you this.
I'm lying, Darren. I do it too.
You're a liar.
I do it too.
Don't lie.
Goddamn, we both.
No,
It's crazy, right?
You're a liar. Man, if you're listening to this, please don't leave me by myself.
You gonna find some other ones that do that. I feel like I did it maybe when I was younger. Maybe.
I mean, I just never grew up.
Yeah. But I'd be so conscious of like water conservation now that I'm like, make sure I get everything out and then properly flush. So that.
And then move along.
Yikeroonies and cheese.
Oh God. All right, let's get out of here. I gotta fix something.
Make sure you check out our website before we
my
leave.
God.
plsdlths.com.
Hot.
You can see where we are, what we're doing. You can also find all our social media links on that website, as well as where to hear us on streaming platforms and on YouTube. Make sure you check out that.
Bim's builder.
It took me a long time to like fix that. And clearly, I didn't.
And
do
you
it
just
well.
want to break it. Is
Yeah.
what he's saying.
Yeah, we need another table. No, don't get another one. I just want to build one. Looking for an excuse to build one.
Yeah. You got time?
Yeah.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Anyways, Jen, anything else from you?
Bim, have you ever seen Warwickopoly in the store?
You say who?
Bim, just put it down.
Warwickopoly.
What are you saying?
Monopoly was based on Warwick.
No.
They be having that in the store.
What store?
Like Walgreens.
Did you look it up?
No, I couldn't.
Walgreens in Warwick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only, we're usually on my way to Darren's house when I like go look for snacks. I'll go in like Walgreens and stuff, and I'll see it, and I'm like, yo, I should, or like CVS. I'm like, I should get this Warwickopoly for Darren because we were talking about the Scrabble Monopoly.
Don't get it from me.
Scrabble Monopoly?
They came out with Scrabble Monopoly.
It sounds very confusing.
So what it is, instead of rolling the dice, the Scrabble board's in the middle of the Monopoly board. So how many points you get on your word is how many spaces you move. Yeah. So as we were talking about that, and then I brought up Warwickopoly, and then I was like, yo, I never thought about it. Are the spaces on Warwickopoly like places in Warwick instead of like Boardwalk?
Did you look at the box?
No,
Yeah, I
we
just saw
talked
a
about
picture of it.
I tried to zoom in into a picture of one, but it was like blurry.
Well, the
I
first
told
two-
Darren his house is on it.
So dumb.
Yo, did you smell the ocean on the way here today?
I did actually.
It's crazy.
I did. Darren, you know you live by the.
I do.
Okay.
I
You and the whole family, all however many of y'all could just walk.
Yeah, there's 7 of us.
He said, however many.
Wu Tang. yeah, Wu Tang. The daddy, the mommy, old dirty. you know, y'all the whole Wu Tang.
We'll see you next week.
That Wu-Tang Clan. Hey, that's crazy.